let's get this all set up and situated. We got the Mantis again. One second. Alright, testing. There we go. So we got the Mantis again. That was the big thing. I've been playing a lot of this game off stream. Sue me. I usually record every moment, but I don't always feel like putting my kid in the videos because that's weird until he knows what's up, so I don't always record me playing while I'm with him. I have like maybe one or two where he's in the stream, but just for his own safety and protection and everything, I usually just try to keep my kid off social medias anyway. Like, I don't even usually post a lot of them on Facebook unless it's like a monumentous occasion or something cool. So, typically, he won't see my son in the streams, and that's for good reasons. But, in this particular case, it's just because, well, not why he's not in, I just explained why he's not in. But the reason why I don't have every moment of this game recorded for stream is because he likes to play this one with me. So we play it together. I'll let him friggin' explore stuff for me, and you know, the parts he can't do, I'll do for him. So that's, I don't know, that's how that goes. So, as much as I wanted to show from start to finish every part of the game that I do, this might be one where I don't have that luxury, and that's cool by me. So anytime that I do like a giant skip between stuff, it's usually that's the reason is I was playing the game with kiddo. And there's a lot of games that I don't let him see. So there's a lot of games that have like a mature or teen rated content rating. And yeah, you won't see him in those videos. Anyway, enough about my kid. It's always weird to talk about that. Because I feel like a lot of people would judge me. But I'm just doing what I think is best, which is keeping him off socials until he's old enough to understand and make that decision for himself. Sue me. I don't think my kid's life should be on Facebook before he's old enough to understand that his entire life is on Facebook. I don't think any kid should grow up knowing that they can just throw their name into a Google and their entire life story is there for anybody and everybody to see. Memories they don't even have because they were too young to remember. And vulnerable moments, you know, them on people's socials. Like, prime example, and don't get me wrong, like, I understand having pride in your kids and posting your kids on socials and stuff. I get it. It's just not for me. Not that I don't have pride in my kid. I just don't want other people knowing everything about his life and my life. That's just how that goes. But prime example is like there's a person I know who posted up pictures of their daughter from when they were a kid. The daughter's a full-grown adult now, but they posted up pictures of their daughter as a throwback. And the daughter's in just a diaper. That's it. Just a diaper. And now that girl has to worry about her baby pictures of her topless, which is just weird and not something you need to put on social media. Like, I get it, that's normal for a family setting, you know, a toddler or a young child, like, in just a diaper, I get it, that's like a household norm. But you don't need to put that on Facebook. There is such a thing as oversharing. That poor girl doesn't want herself on there as a baby for everybody to see stuff. That's just not cool. Super not cool. So to avoid any situations like that, I just don't post them. Unless it's something like a birthday or something cool he and I are doing together that is appropriate. He likes to take pictures and he likes to do stuff like that, and I have a whole friggin' phone, a camera roll filled with pictures of my kid. There's maybe 10 to 20 tops on Facebook out of his will be 6 years of life. Anyway, I don't know how any of that's relevant. I don't even know how I got on that tangent. Oh, because I was talking about how I skipped in the game. Why it wasn't recorded. Anyway, so, moving on. We got the Mantis back. We figured out the forest array. No, we never had to drop the difficulty. We're still on Jedi Knight difficulty. and hoping I can maybe up it at some point once I'm comfortable. I'm starting to get comfortable. The purity mode really does help, although it also is a massive challenge. So, I guess that's how it's supposed to be. It helps you one-shot fucking just about everything, but does not help you in the survivability, per se. Prime example, we ran into Dagon Gera. I don't think it was recorded. I don't think it's in the last stream. But Dagon Gera, we took him out and got him out of the friggin' Bacta tank. And maybe I did get it recorded. Anyway, I hit him once, and it went right to the freaking ending cutscene with him, where, yeah. So, the boss battles might not be so bad. As a matter of fact, the boss battles might be easier than the actual regular mobs that you run into, is what I'm finding. Because boss battles are just like a one and done, and it's over. But the mobs you find in the world, well, there's just like 10 or 15 or 20 of them at a time, and of course they all got their fucking blasters out, rearing to go, and you got one dude charging after you, and you got one dude with a crazy weapon looking at you funny, and then 13 other guys in the background shooting you with lasers. And you're like, alright, what do I block? What do I deflect? What do I do? And if you even make one slip, you're dead. Even just one. I'm sure you guys will see when you go back and watch my playthroughs on this that I get my ass handed to me quite a fucking bit. Oh no, I just lost a spoonful of keys. Oh well. No, I don't have a whole fucking jar. Unfortunate though. We're watching the new season of Fallout in the background. It's only one episode in, but you know, it's fucking good so far. It's already poised to be I don't wanna oversell here, but it's almost set up to be better than the first season, which is hard to follow up. What a hell of a season that was. That Fallout show is fucking top tier. Love this show. So good. Anyway, so, we got the party saber. We got difficulty upped. We could rock a red saber. Probably not gonna. Not unless I get the Inquisitor outfit, which is a thing I guess we can find in the New Game Plus. So you can sit here and stare at... You know what, we'll stare at
Let's mix it up.
my lightsaber for a second. While I, Schmigger. Let's see, we got a new one, didn't we? We got a new hilt. Not patience. Diligence? Was diligence it? I don't have a patience. I do have a patience. Use patience. Customize my... Hell yeah. We can actually change the vent angle. That's so cool. That's very nifty. That's a patience hilt. Diligence. Temperance. Rebel hero. We're gonna go with patience still. This is justice, and it looks like a katana handle. It's pretty good. What's not pretty good is not knowing where my levers are. There's one. Justice? Do I have justice? I don't have any of the other justice pieces. So I have no idea what a justice lightsaber looks like. Unbelievable. Oh, that's a justice pommel, though. Detachment, rebel hero, justice. We'll go with, yeah, we'll keep that. We'll keep that.
Easier than building my first one.
I think the pommel only matters if you're using a single blade anyway, though. Which I am with a blaster. We're using the blaster stance, which, by the way, top tier, 10 out of 10. I did not use it much in the last playthrough, if at all. I'm finding myself heavily relying on being able to get that shot off before they shoot me in this matchup. Alright, before I go and leave the planet, because we did get the Mantis back, and the next step after this is to go to Jeddah to find Sia. But I'm curious. What is that? That's a rumor. What is this? Oh, unseen scans? Okay, that's what those are? Interesting. Very, very interesting. This planet's friggin' huge. There's a lot to it. I didn't even realize how much. Like, it's not open world in the sense that you can go from, like, here to there by just traversing over whatever is in this void. But it is open in the sense that you're not necessarily shoehorned into one linear path. Like, there's a couple of paths to any one place. It's just whether or not you come up with things. I don't know. It's definitely. I don't want to say different, because it is platformy, but not entirely open world, but kind of open world type of thing. The paths are set in stone, but how do you use those paths and get to them? I don't know how to explain it. It's pretty fun, though. When I first started playing this, like the very, very first, when it first came out, I was like, oh man, we got a saloon. I'm going to be able to build up a planet. Fuck yeah, it's going to be great. And admittedly, I did nothing side quest wise. I did fuck all. I just stuck to the story and trudged along. And I don't want to necessarily do that now. I want to explore more, which is why I have this river highlighted, because I think I'm going to go try and check that out, wherever that may be. And find more of the stuff for the, like, unlockables. You know, like the fucking, for cosmetic unlockables. I want to have a cool ass lightsaber. I think we got a pretty cool ass lightsaber. It's made from Beskar. Just my little shout out homage to the Mandalorian. Beskar is a Mandalorian medal, if you didn't know. If you did, congrats. You got points. You're a nerd like me. But yeah, and the Beskar looks pretty cool. I dig our lightsaber right now. I know there's other pieces that might look cooler. I'm pretty set on what the color palette is. It's just the different metals I'm kind of curious about. But Beskar looks like folded steel. It's pretty nifty. It's like got the waves and it's pretty cool looking. I wish I could make the dark saber. That'd be fucking cool. Or that they even just had a black lightsaber color. But never be. There are so many good Star Wars games that they could make that the fan base would just absolutely devour. Devour. Like, could you imagine if you had a new bounty hunter game? Because, as some of you may know, most of you may not, there is and was already a bounty hunter Star Wars game, and you were Jango Fett. And it was Star Wars Bounty Hunter. It existed. True story. Look it up. I think it was like original Xbox, PlayStation, and shit. It was a first gen, but it was a lot of fun. You basically traversed the worlds of Star Wars as the bounty hunter Jango Fett, going through the missions that you had during the Clone Wars time period, and yeah, it was pretty fun. I think they had one for Jango, and I think Boba Fett was like an unlockable character you could use, but it was really Jango Fett. It wasn't Boba. I think you could do that today with the world you've already fleshed out with the Mandalorian series and do a Mandalorian video game leading to the friggin' events of the show, or leading up to those events, or you could even do like after the fact, like set a video game or some shit between the show and the movie, which hasn't released yet, but I'm sure there's gonna be a decent time gap there. my point is, however, wherever, whenever, a Mandalorian video game as a bounty hunter would be pretty cool. I'm really kind of digging the Jedi series here, Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order. I like those. They, obviously, I'm playing it more because I've been playing the Assassin's Creed games, and I find myself thinking, you know what's really cool about the Assassin's Creed games? I can do all this stuff, but you know what'd be cooler is like if I had force powers, if I was a Jedi, or if I was a Sith. I want that, like Assassin's Creed.
And
but
you
Jedi.
are... You're up!
Oh,
Help,
that hurt.
please!
I don't like how.
Target is afraid. You cannot endure.
There.
Invasion levels rising.
The lightsabers just chew right through. This is not even the direction I should be going right now, actually. It's not. I need to go the opposite way, in fact. Whatever way I was going, turn around, do a 180. The opposite direction. Yeah. At least I think. There's no clear map guide to the thing. So I can set a beacon there. Yeah, we're gonna put a happy little beacon right there. Does it help me at all? No, because there's no compass. There's just the beacon on the mini-map that I already have to look at. Right. Okay. Now we can leave this planet, which is Kobo. It's where the saloon and everything is. We can leave here at any time and head towards Jeddah, the next planet. That's where we are story-wise and the progression. So we're about to head to Jeddah. We figured out that Tanalor exists. We figured out Dagan Gera is a bad dude. And we need to get to Tanalor. Which, by the way, nice little mirroring there. That was like the one thing George Lucas was like super heavy about.
They don't look friendly.
That's right. Pretty cool.
Gotta
Anyway, I guess
unlock
the whole
this.
point is, in
Good work,
the
BD.
movies, they have Exegol, the Sith planet. The Sith planet hidden from everybody, where Palpatine apparently just returned, somehow came back, and built up a giant army fleet of Star Destroyers, each with the power of a Death Star. Anyway. So the Sith have that piece of shit. But the Jedi have built up this planet Tanalor through Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order games. I mean, Fallen Order doesn't really give a shit about it. That's a whole different thing. But Survivor sets it up. And 3 hasn't come out yet, so we have no idea what happens. But it would be a cool way of saying maybe Luke's Academy wasn't the only academy. And oh my goodness, where am I going? What am I doing? I shouldn't even try that. Because I don't know if I'm going the right way. I just jumped on a bird because I saw a bird. And I was like, we're going to go fly. Yes, it was not where I needed to go at all, actually. We're going to remove all these things. Place that there. Hey, make sure I'm going the right way now. We're not. Take a right after this pillar of whatever it is. Okay. Up there, I imagine, somehow. Nope. To the right and the left. Yeah, see, they want you to do that. That's that's a trap. That's a trick. That's a trap. Not really. But that's how it caught me. I was like, oh, a thing. Let's zip up there. Yeah, yeah. so easy to get lost in this game. The navigation helps a lot. I turned that on near. I turned that on last. Well, it's been on since the start of this playthrough, but
Well, hey
the
there,
previous
traveler.
game I was playing of it before I got new game or new journey, whatever. I didn't have it on for a lot of it, and it was agonizing. I didn't even know it existed until I saw a YouTube video, and I was like, "What? I can turn on a shit that might help me try and navigate the map, so I know which way I'm going, so I'm not constantly getting lost, turned around, or going in the wrong direction, or doing something stupid." Cool, let's do that.
Hi there.
Anyway, made life a lot easier. Because
Don't
navigating
mind
the
the
map was
beast.
one of the
She
bigger
don't like
difficulties.
strangers. The mountain don't
thought-
either. You be careful.
I'll try. Thanks.
It's not like a super excursion. Okay. What are you doing now? Double jump, buddy.
Salted blisters, what an almighty racket! Have your bells for feet?
It's that fisherman we heard about off camera.
What's your name, lad? If I'm to hold a grudge, best to know the name.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
My bantam old mum dubbed me Scuba Steve.
Scuba
the
Steve.
Fisher, am I?
You know, there's a fish tank down in Pyloon Saloon that could use some attention.
Highland Saloon? That elaborate-fisted watering hole down in yon valley.
All right, all right. Yet I asked.
Ah, fine, 'twas warm. I'll do it. Meet me at the saloon and we'll appraise this so-called tank.
Oh yeah. Scuba Steve. There's the Adam Sandler Big Daddy reference right there. That is a scan we haven't done. And it looks to be this.
I'll need to find a different way.
Okay, alright. Well, it's good we investigated that anyway, because that's how you get Scuba Steve. Won't be confused with Scuba Steve. I don't know if I can reach that. Am I even allowed to swim? Guess I suppose. Need to find out. I am allowed to swim. Bro, I would not have been swimming. I could have been not swimming this whole time. And I never would have known. You could swim in the first game, so it makes sense. It stands to reason. But I never thought about trying to swim it.
Let's see what's up ahead, buddy.
And if I have, maybe I forgot. That's kind of why I wanted to replay it, because I finished it, but I kind of forget a lot of what happened. This is all new territory. I need to be able to do the dash and L.
Focus.
Hello, Goose. You come to lay down.
This won't be easy.
Think of the rewards, Shanna. Come on.
Okay.
The immortal. Yes, Goose. Come here. Oh yeah, little gremlin, you know that, right? You're chilling. So that's the area I got a dashboard. Can I get through here anyway? I mean, maybe a lot over here. Fast traveling was something I also didn't know about. Never did it. Never did it. Really accelerates the gameplay. Like, cuts the time. Never knew. Or never understood. I don't know. I don't know. I was being thick. So, we don't actually have to go this way. We can fast travel back to the Mantis. Let's head to Jeddah. That sounds like a plan. We will do that. Seems like there's some new characters and conversations, like Estelle. And I think, see? It is. In a saloon. Hell yeah.
Kobo's pretty far from the nearest trade route. Looks like Grease makes do with salvage.
Okay, what do we got?
Yeah, we're good. I like how everything looks. Our gun looks sick. This is what? Our little room? Grease's room? And he's like, oh yeah, cat, you can stay here. It's fine, yeah. I don't want to go all the way down there, I don't think. Smugglers tunnels. What's skibbity? That's a jump dashy force move. That. I haven't learned that power again yet. Oh, it does open. I figured I just had to wait a minute.
Come on in, grab a spot at the bar.
Bounty hunting. This fish right here.
You're back. Guess you're not dead.
Hope you weren't placing any bets.
Please. It'll take more than cutting down that chump Zeke to impress me. Take down a real killer. Then maybe I'll wager a credit or two.
Ah, it's not open to me yet.
Got a second, Monk?
Word is there's a traveling troubadour and a DJ droid from the core worlds on Kobo.
Not what I expected you to say. Any idea where they're there?
They've hiked out onto the valley plateau to sample the sounds of the wild.
The sounds of the wild can come from creatures that kill you.
Can't drop those beats if you're dead.
I'll see if I can find them.
I suspected as much. So how long have you known Bo?
Not long. We worked together on Coruscant.
And what line of work exactly?
A little of this, a little of that.
I see. Say no more, Cal, say no more. I know when I'm about to step in it. Actually, that reminds me of a colorful expression from Calistar. If you stand beneath the Presta bird nest, rain will come even in the desert.
And when the rain comes...
You best get out of the way. Careful out there, sport. Seems plenty of sinister fellows are coming out of the woodwork these days.
It was good to see you.
I should probably get back to the kitchen. Rush hour should be starting any time.
Is there really a rush hour?
Yeah, of course, of course. Of course, that doesn't mean we get a crowd or anything, but it's still a rush for me.
Seems like you're happy here. I like seeing that, bud.
I've got a kitchen and plenty of places to hide. I'm doing just fine. But I do miss my ship.
The Mantis misses you too.
Yeah, sure, I'll bet it does, the way you fly.
Let's see what we find up here.
How did we end up with his ship? He was just like, you need it more than me. Here, take my ship.
Ah, lad! Cast your eyes over
Probably,
this
actually.
beauteous tank.
Glad you came around to it.
It didn't make a fetching first impression. Never mind to give it a third scrubbing. Cleaning the filter, you'd think someone tried to cram a mollusk through a sieve.
Oh, can't unhear that.
So, you wish to prick up your ears and receive the tale of scuba?
If you're sharing stories, we'll listen.
Then you be a fool, my lad. My sordid tale will bring you nothing but grief and woe.
Okay, well, if you're not sharing stories, we'll...
Oh, fine, I'll tell you. At your own assistance, and at your own peril. My story begins in a small village on the frozen banks of Sakavi Tar, my home world. Nights black as quillfish in it. Winters so cold, a stern look could turn you to glass.
Doesn't sound like the easiest place to grow up.
Difficult, aye. From the moment your mother's milk froze on your tongue to the moment you foundered upon frozen streets. You see, the fishes, they had the right of it. They dwelt far below the ice, where warm currents danced like ribbons in the wind. To fish so scarce a quarry, on account of the great fish famine, well, it's nae a mild undertaking. But for all me belly-aching now, 'twas a peaceful enough life for a wee Sakavian with an instinct for the rod.
So you discovered your talent early.
Such a talent was I, that as a lad, me hardly sporting my first prickly chin hair, I was given an audience with Undone. But that be a tale for another time.
You comfy?
Oh, hey, it's you. I saw you tearing through the woods. Remember me? Name's Toa. I'm a historian. Freelance these days.
Cal, also freelance. You planning on doing more exploring?
Of course. This is my first time beyond the Mid-Rim, but I can already tell this place is a trove. Centuries ago, folks couldn't wait to scratch out a living under a new sky. And hell, they sure chose a vibrant world.
Vibrant, huh?
You don't look like a raider.
What gave it away?
No blaster in my face, no spilling drinks and shouting bloody murder. Oh, cute droid, too.
That's BD1. I'm Cal.
About dang time we had some new faces in town. I'm Zig, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
El gato. El gato.
Not bad, huh, buddy? Conditions are perfect for a garden. We'll grow safe here. This seems like a good place for it.
So who's this seer we're going to see?
A mentor of mine. Rescued me from the Empire on Braca and dragged me halfway across the galaxy.
Sounds like you two went through a lot together.
We did. Been a long time since I've seen her.
One second. My apologies. Oh, they're only on season 5. Keep on. Okay. That would make sense.
Must feel good to get back in the cockpit after so long.
Fine. Just getting used to things.
Never been to Jeddah. We headed to the city?
Nah, last I heard, Seer was holed up in the desert with some weird hermits called anchorites. I just wish he'd pick a more lively cult.
We're getting a signal from Jeddah.
That's Seer. I sent word ahead that we'd be visiting. Let me put it up on the holo projector. Hey, Cal, check the holo projector. We got a call from Jeddah.
Cal Kestis, it is an honor.
Yeah. Hi. Is Seer there?
We eagerly await your arrival. However, a dust storm is sweeping over our location. It is too dangerous for your ship to land.
How will I get to you?
Master Junda has arranged for an escort who will guide you to us.
Wait, she's sending someone else?
I will transmit the rendezvous coordinates to your pilot.
Okay, I got it.
Disembark with caution. Imperial patrols have been seen in the high desert.
Thanks for the warning. Well?
They give me the creeps. I wonder what kind of weirdo she's gonna send to meet you.
And the Empire's there too.
Not the welcome I was hoping for.
So, the other thing about this too is that it's gotta be cool, right? He's getting his own show. Video game trilogy. Start having some show pretty sick.
Be careful out there. No pointless heroics, yeah?
Grease, have you been telling stories about me?
I got plenty of things to talk about besides you, kid. Sorry, kid, with the dust storm brewing, this is as close as I can get. Rendezvous point shouldn't be too far.
Sit tight, you two. I'll find Seer's contact.
I'll keep Grease safe and sound.
Grease-dritis don't need no babysitter.
Sounds like someone needs a nap.
Watch it, you.
Let's go find Seer's escort. The rendezvous point is up ahead.
We're now watching the hungover games in the back.
I need something, buddy.
No.
Time to climb. Hang on, BD. Jetta. Not bad. Let's check it out. Stay off the sand, buddy. Don't want to end up a snack.
Dune rolls. Alright, bet.
Oh, hello. Sim, buddy? Feeling better.
No, don't do that.
Little help? BD, I need help.
Shit.
That gunship's heading towards the rendezvous. Gonna beat us to Seer's escort. I see him.
Oh my. Not sure where I'm supposed to go with this, but I'm pretty sure if I walk out of here, I'm gonna get eaten. Looks like I gotta go that way. Yikes, Camille.
This guy does not give up.
Man.
Gotta respect that.
Yes, I can. It'd be like that. Yep. Should be any minute, I would assume. I don't know if that'll be necessary.
Right here, bud.
No.
Get there! He's too slow for me!
Toss me a stim, bud.
What's up, buddy? But yes, Jedi. Fallen Order is the old one, the first one. Survivor is the middle one. The third one's not out yet. It's supposed to be coming, I think, next year. As well as a couple of other titles.
Hey, buddy. Stim, please.
Don't let up! You weren't trained against sabers. Dodging a little fast.
What up? What up? Watching the Hungover Games. What Bubs think of the new episode? Satansies. Very cool. They're saying a lot of fans are saying that it's almost better than the debuting episode of the first season. Like that they're setting up a lot of shit for the show.
Looks like a scroll. Can't imagine how long it's been here. gotta find the escort before the Empire does.
What's up, buddy?
Let's go.